Hello, Americans. Another friend subscribes around the world. So, see, man, out here working on the Crick Bottom, trying to clear a few things. Back a little bit. Actually clearing this down so I can get down to here to the. I want to trim. I want to get that stuff. I wanted to do it before the creek got so high, but I want to trim it up. I'm going to make a little swimming hole, and I actually want to do some gold panning and stuff right down here too. I'm trying to get this cleared out, and I'm also going to plant a couple of, or at least one pine tree here. But today, just working around. There's plenty to do around the homestead to keep you entertained. And this, I just thought this would be I wanted to get it clear, man. It's so gnarly to get down there, so it's going to be nice to have this cleared out to get down there. You can see the creek's flowing pretty dang good. Not extreme, but they were actually supposed to get more rain and snow in the mountains tonight. I think Miss Kitty was just telling me that we're supposed to get 3 or 4 days next week, that there's actually calling for snow here on the Crick Bottom, but we shall see. Today it's supposed to be about 54 degrees. So I'm just going to chug along. I got to do this. I'm going to clean this up down to here. I actually put a stack of burn pile up down on the island, and some other burn piles. Then I gotta get some firewood, swap some stuff for some firewood, and just trying to, man, that's with all this craziness going on, man, I ain't going too far from the Crick Bottom. We got the grandbabies over today, or 2 of them today. And then, yeah, there's somebody being tested for the virus and stuff closer, about 30 miles away, I guess, something. And school's out next week, and you keep hearing about all this stuff going on, and that the schools, they're closing down their schools. This is in our area and stuff for 2 weeks. Well, they failed to mention that 1 week of those is spring break, dude. So, that ain't helping people that are freaking out. But next week's spring breaks, we're going to take care of the kids a couple days next week, and we're taking care of them a couple days this week. Nothing to do with any of the stuff that was already planned. Just to help the kids with their schedules and stuff. But now this is what's going to be going on. So I'm feeling a little bit of this. Probably film. I'll try to get these back on schedule so we can start getting them out in the mornings for you. So you have to see what plays out today. Got time for chainsaw. Alright, now the fun part's over. Now the work really begins. Been wanting to do that for 7 years. Actually, I'm going to take out a few more. This one, I guess you can't really dance up out of the frame, but let's see if I do this. I'm knocking this camera down. Get it up a little bit. That, yeah, that Y that you can see right there is, that's actually my willow tree. I've been wanting to cut back the ones that you just see me drop all those, which is really crappy and mucks because it's hawthorns, man. The hawthorns about that long. Easily puncture your $100 freaking mucks, but don't want those, man. I want it to flourish. I've actually trimmed up, and the hawthorns were choking out the willow tree. I took out a bunch of them, probably 5 or 6 years ago, which made the willow flourish. And so I'm trying to get these back off of this. I know I have one of the, because the willow's just crazy, man. I think I've shown it before. I'll show it here. You see the willow, how it's doing all the, crazy stuff here. And one of these, and I can't remember exactly which one, the one stemming off, I believe was dead. So I'll probably be taking one of those out later. But, switch over here. Anyway, man, you can see what I'm up to today. That's what I'll be, that and then play with grandbabies. It's starting to warm up now, so we'll be able to take the grandkids out and probably do some gardening stuff. Maybe rake out the beds and start pulling some grasses and all that. 'Cause hunker down on the Crick Bottom, baby, man. I'm just, it's always been my dream, man. Living the dream. When I say I'm living the dream or we're living the dream, we truly mean we're living our dream. The only thing that was in my dream, and I'm planting them, was I planned on being more pine trees. I wanted a creek and a river. I don't want to be on a creek or a river, but figured I'd be in the pine trees, which, we're right at the beginning of them, man. I can be deep in the pine trees in 5 minutes. And this Crick Bottom, as far as for the weather and the gardening and all that, man, I love it. I love my damn Crick Bottom, my hideout. So that's really all I got to do today. I ain't gonna, film the whole thing. I don't think you want to watch all of it, or maybe you do. Maybe you're quarantined and just hanging out. So we'll check back in. I'll definitely film and try to get something else filmed later today. It's still the morning. It's probably about 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock right now. And I'm going to work on getting that all cleaned up and probably do some burning. Like I said, then we'll probably work with the grandbabies out there. So we'll see what we can film up for you later today. Check out the new shirts, man. I put the little clip at the beginning. There's a link down below. You can get those. You can go over to Mountain Junkers. I think we're like 19 subs away from that 1,000. Then we'll be doing a drawing thing over there. And yeah, other than that, man, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, the propane tanks food. Ain't needing those too much today. And good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.